things will sometimes take time to understand. So if you don't understand, don't be discouraged. Continue to watch the videos and practice. You will understand them. Let's look at another GBP pair, AUD. Let's see if there was a gap on it last week and this week. GBP AUD. I don't think there was a gap on this one. Let's look at 4-hour time frame. Oh, there was. This was last week. This gap was last week. So that is volume imbalance. You see, filled it. There's another volume imbalance here, a tiny one. They have filled it also. Now they are looking for probably a bearish order block to sell from, because I think we'll still see some small drop in the GBP pairs, but a major buy is coming. We have seen a big buy, a bigger one is coming before they now trade into the strong sell zone, and that is when we see very serious selling. So you see, this is another example of volume imbalance. They filled it, went up. So if it were up and they filled it, they'll try to come down. Yes, and like I said, they are caused by news events. So you don't see them all the time. They are caused by news events that were released over the weekend, high impact news events. So you don't see them all the time. Let me look at USD. There was an example there some time ago. I remember it because I participated in that trade. Where did I see it? Let me look for it. Was it USD or USD Mexican peso? One of those exotic pairs. There was price imbalance somewhere. Was it USD? Okay, let's look at the dollar index. There was price inefficiency somewhere on 1 hour time. I think I saw it on 1 hour time frame. I saw it this afternoon. There was some volume imbalance somewhere. Let me look for it for you. Good. Look, there's a 1 hour time frame. See something? You see? Let me show you guys something. But before then, should I get rid of these drawings? Because it has made the whole thing look so messy. I think I should remove the drawings for now. I can always draw it again. So let's go to 1 hour time frame. Look at something. So look, you see volume imbalance. Look at something. Filled the volume imbalance and look at how it sold drastically. I believe you guys can see that there's another volume imbalance somewhere here that just got filled. And the dollar index is likely to push back up. Can you see what I'm seeing? Or do you understand what I'm saying? I hope I'm not speaking gibberish. These things are real, like Real Madrid. So you see that I'm not telling lies. These things are real like Madrid. So you see what happened? Volume imbalance, traded into it, filled it. See how aggressively they move that we see. Look, this is nonsense. This does not make any sense. This is serious price inefficiency. You see? Bearish candlesticks following each other like a flock of sheep. See how they were following each other. This is serious price inefficiency. So they'll likely go back up in the opposite direction. Someone was asking, how do they fill it? Now, this is what you have seen. This is the gap. In order to fill it, they have to move back in the opposite direction like this. That's how they fill it. Yes, higher time frames, that's why you should be looking. I only came here to show an example. Now, you must learn how to break down from the higher time frames to the lower time frames. I explained that last week, and I showed you several examples. So please, go and watch last week's videos. I uploaded them today. I showed you how you can break down from the top to the bottom. That's why I named it top-down analysis. I think that's how I named it. So yes, the higher time frames are more valid, but there's a relationship between the higher time frames and the smaller time frames. So you must learn how to break it down. And I gave you more than 10 examples last week. So please go and watch that video or those videos. There are two, part 1 and part 2. So you see this volume imbalance too is filled, and now they look like they are going back up. Yes. So I saw this one today, so I just came to show it to you guys. If you look through the pairs, you are likely to see a lot of them. So now you know what a fair value gap is, you know what volume imbalance is, and you also know what a liquidity void is. I think we should look for a few more examples of liquidity voids. Something like this. But this one, the market is here to come back to it. That's a liquidity void. That's why I was saying sometimes it takes a long time to get filled. Let me look at CatGPT. I think there's an example there. But look at this. This is nonsense. You see? So let's drag it to the right. See what happened. That's a void. How did they fill it? By trading back up into the gap. So when you see it, draw a rectangle and wait for the market to go through that rectangle. So they traded up to fill it. After filling it, what did they do? They traded right into this bearish order block. And then see how price dropped nicely. That's what I'm talking about. So that's a liquidity void. Wow. When I see setups like this, I'm always very happy. Let me show you guys something. See how they clear the equal loose. You can never extend it all the way here. Okay, let's focus on just this two. See? Trading below it into this bullish order block. Turtle soup buy model. Perfect. How many pips did they go up for? 908 pips. Beautiful price action. This juncture, I would like to thank you guys. I wish you all a good week. Don't make decisions when you are too excited, because when you are too excited, you are not likely to make a rational decision. Okay, so take good care of yourselves.